Well, hey guys, before we talk about the stock, we're going to talk about, I want to get one thing out of the way. Where was I the last month? Despite what I said and the joke I made yesterday, it did not take me a month to find that plant. In fact, it took one trip to Home Goods, very good store, with help of some of my kids to pick that plant out. But I was sick and still am a little bit sick, but I'm feeling much better than I did 4 weeks ago. So I want you to know that's why I was gone. In fact, my last blood draw is still healing, and I just got off the phone with my doctor a little bit ago. So thank you guys. I know some of you guys know what's going on, but it's not something I want to talk about publicly. So thank you for all the well wishes. Thank you for everybody welcoming me back. I promise you, I did not leave because the market was tanking. If you remember, I was making videos in February and March and half of April. While the market was tanking, I didn't just come back because the market's doing well. That was never my intention to leave you guys high and dry. I promise you. But I'm here. I'm making videos Monday through Friday here on this channel, but also on the Tip Ranks YouTube channel as well. It's going to be the first link in the description. You can find me there Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for your midday market update that we're going to be bringing you with Tip Ranks. So, but today I want to talk about SRNG. As I stated before, one of my last videos I made in April was about SRNG because it was my biggest single investment that I've ever made. Now, was it a bad investment? No, I made money on the investment. I'm still holding the shares, but I did split the units into warrants and shares, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. But let's just look at SRNG right now. SRNG closed today at $9.87 per share, and then went up a little bit after hours to $9.91. Now, as you can see, this has been hovering right around $10 per share, which is really close to the net asset value of most SPACs, and this one is no exception. Now, this jumped up to $10.37 right when it started trading, about a few days after it started trading, and then there was an announcement, okay, right back here about a week ago, of the company that they're going to be taking public. And as you can see, the volume, like if we just look at the volume here, this is tipranks.com, fantastic website for lots of data. But normal volume's about 2 million, 1.5 million shares per day. And boom, 24.77 million shares this day here on May 11th. And that was right around the date that it was announced that GGX Bioworks is the company. Yeah, it actually was May 11th. May 11th, GGX Bioworks going public via a $15 billion SPAC. This is a big SPAC with $2 billion just in the SPAC. $15 billion is a big SPAC. It's similar to CCIV or the Gore SPAC that brought United Wholesale Mortgage public. This is a big deal, right? So people didn't seem to be so excited about this. Now, when we talked about SRNG in the past, we talked about potentially Epic Games going public or UFC. There were a lot of rumors, and then this rumor came out, GGX Bioworks. Even before I bought, this rumor came out, so Bloomberg was spot on with leaking this information, just like they were with Lucid Motors. It's pretty cool stuff. Now, GGX Bioworks is a massive biotech company that does some fantastic things. They're essentially trying to codify biology. They're saying, look, biology, human biology is a code, just like computer code, but instead of zeros and ones, it's A, C, T's, and G's. I think that's the right letters. Maybe it's not. But I don't pretend to know everything. But a lot of fantastic people are involved. The former CEO, MGM CEO, Harry Sloan, right? He's the head of the SPAC of SRNG, or Soaring Eagle Acquisition. But Kathy Wood is involved as well. Bill Gates was involved in GGX Bioworks. He was part of that group as well. One of the really cool things that we're going to talk about in a second is their ticker symbol that they're going to get. But this is a big company that is really potentially going to be massive in the future. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do with my shares. What I actually did, remember, we bought units. I bought units for an average cost of $10.11 per unit. And what I got with those was 1 common share and 1/5 of a warrant. Okay? Now, the warrants for SRNG right now are going for, let's just peek here. Let's just jump over to WeBull. And let's see, we've got SRNG W, right? So the warrants are going for $2.10. Now, I sold my units over $3 per unit, which was really, really nice. So I made quite a few, quite a good amount of profit on the warrants. But I'm hanging on to the shares for now because I think at $10 a share, Ginkgo Bioworks, this could be a bargain to jump in. And right now, less than $10 per share. And my effective cost is way under $10 because of what I've made on the warrants already, right? So that's my goal. I'm gonna hang on to these right now. Now, look at this. The New York Stock Exchange is saying, look, I don't want you going to NASDAQ. Here's what I'm going to do for you. Look at this. Ginkgo CEO Jason Kelly reportedly said the DNA ticker symbol that once belonged to Genentech was offered by the New York Stock Exchange to get Ginkgo to list there rather than NASDAQ. So they're going to have the ticker symbol DNA if they take the New York Stock Exchange up on the offer. That is fantastic. If you guys, if you aren't aware, it's some weird psychology thing maybe. I don't know. But ticker symbols that are really, really simple, like DNA or snow or something like that, it tend to get more traffic, more buys than other just random weird ticker symbols. So it's kind of a cool thing to know as well. Guys, I don't know a ton about Ginkgo Bioworks yet, but I plan to do a lot of research into what they're doing. I know they worked on the mRNA vaccines with a lot of the vaccine producers like Pfizer and Moderna, and those guys. This is a company that they're on the cutting edge of what they're doing. And I think that's the place you want to be with your investing when you're investing in companies long term. That's why I believe in companies, and I'm still holding Nano Dimension and others, because I really think they're on the cutting edge of what they're doing and in their industry. And I think we're going to see Ginkgo Bioworks do some crazy things in the future. But I don't know exactly what's that's going to be. And that excites me, so I'm going to dig more into it. But I wanted to give you guys an update on what I did and what I'm doing with SRNG right now, or Soaring Eagle, soon to be DNA on the New York Stock Exchange. My guess is that we'll probably have it switch over this year at some point. They do have some time to do that, but it usually happens within 6 months. So, guys, thank you so much. Thank you for all of you who stuck with me through these hard times. I'm sorry I got sick, but I needed to take care of myself and my family first and foremost. So thank you all for all the well wishes and the emails. Like I said, it was great outpouring of support. And for those of you that welcomed me back yesterday, for those of you who went over to the Tip Ranks YouTube channel and subscribe over there, I really appreciate that. Yeah, if you didn't already subscribe over there, please do that. Julie and I post there every day. Julie posts a pre-market update. And she also posts a video, just a normal stock video with some fantastic data as well during the day. And then I post there at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. So if you want to see my face a little more often, please subscribe over there. Again, thank you guys, and I will see you tomorrow over on Tip Ranks, and then for another video here, giving you an update as well. So, peace.